starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows a pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. The relay. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Batting second, center
here's
fielder,
Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Here's
Batting
Corey
third,
Seager. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw have yielded just a 2 for 12. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now here it comes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Forsythe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The left fielder, number 24.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
So he got him swinging. Alex Dickerson. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire.
Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adrian Gonzalez.
Ball one, no strikes.
Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Colin Ray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Clayton Kershaw takes the loss despite striking out 11. MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Ramirez makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker then your bat is going to get to the ball.
Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, one out. Here's Carlos Santana now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Here it comes, 1-0. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brian Dozier is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him swinging, and that will end. Stepping up now, Lucas Duda. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter.
High, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Stepping in, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Off the plate and low here, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. In the air now, out to right field. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So digging in now, Matt Duffy. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and he'll head back to first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Throw to first in plenty. So here's Francisco Lindor now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Francisco Lindor.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One strike now from Archer. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Little dribbler up the first baseline. To his left, Morrison, and he will apply the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He singled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kipnis is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Longoria.
Here's the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Jay.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
The count's 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number
Stepping
41.
in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter.
He's set, and the pitch.
Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Up next
now at the plate, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And a check swing here, but here's Lucas Duda now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ramirez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Francisco.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Tapped up the first baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of it.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Striding forward now, Xavier Cedeno is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. Ready for another shot now, Tyler Naquin. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and the Triber held in check. Striding. Matt Duffy. He'll start things out.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, center
Julio
fielder,
Urias is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be
attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 80.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ramirez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Marcell Ozuna.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Digging in once again.
Number 10, Corey.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Hit back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 41.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. It was a walk in his last trip.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The left fielder, number
Ready
11.
once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop. Ready for another chance. Logan Morrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Eric Ramirez.
And hitting for the Rays, number 3, Eric Ramirez.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Your third baseman.
First offering on its way. lifted into the air to shallow center. Heck on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First delivery to him on the way. Lucas Duda stands in as he looks at ball one here. Rajay Davis.
Pinch hitting for the Rays. Number 11, Rajay Davis.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heck is in pursuit. 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller. Wilmer Defoe will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley's after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can.
Brian Dozier.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Third baseman Francisco.
First offering
Lindor
on its way. Francisco Lindor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode and you haven't taken one swing.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Michael Brantley.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Called strike. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he'll step on the. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Catcher Wilson.
On the ground up the middle. There is Dozier. 1 away. Digging in and looking.
Number 5, shortstop
Nick Goody takes the call from the pen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, Number 62.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Goody.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Peck giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Center
shot
fielder,
now. Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-2, here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Kiermaier rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners.
First baseman, number 3. Eric Ramirez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 38.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hard on the ground toward short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On to Kipnis at second. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
First baseman, Jay Bruce.
Sinkers in there. No balls in the strike. Alex Colomé.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 37.
The 0-1 delivery.
Colomé.
And that misses 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is popped up. Longoria is there for it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Neville Peck, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Brandon Guyer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0-2 with a walk thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 3-2 one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Designated hitter
Lonnie Chisenhall is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rajay Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now here's a swing and a fly ball out to center for the new man just inserted into the ballgame. Geyer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Wilson.
Wilson Ramos.
Dan Otero enters here looking to get the final out.
Number 61.
He's set. Here it comes.
Otero.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Tommy Hunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 49.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier, and he's likely just trying to put one in. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Defoe over to his left. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ozuna on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you... We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got Goldie and Posey coming up next.
Tonight for Arizona, center fielder, number 11.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. The relay, and he'll make it to third with a triple. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. RBI chance early on here with the man at third following the leadoff triple. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Peralta rounds third and is digging for the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off. I'd come back with it again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis. He's the second out of the opening frame. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Max.
In there for strike 1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. 1-2, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Owings is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Nori Aoki. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Buster Posey now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Soft liner toward first, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in, Chris Owings. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Pollock. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kepler has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. A base hit in his first trip. In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco going back. He's there to make the play. And now to the plate, number 11. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Third baseman, number 11.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit on the ground to short. Owings has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman number 44. Paul
skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Jake Lamb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco racing back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. Chopped foul wide of first.
Diaz.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a strikeout looking there. Gregory Polanco becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in. So digging in now, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate. So stepping in, Chris Owings. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here's Nori Aoki. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder.
Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To third, Lamb comes up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Owings. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Now batting, Jake Lamb. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Aoki going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
C.J. Cron.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Blue Jays, second baseman.
Walker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. Here's Chris Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kepler is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Drury. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
Ready
batting,
once again.
catcher, Nick Hundley.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Walker peers in. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Colton Wong will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Chris Owings.
Hit down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Peralta, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Travis. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far in the way he pitched.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, C.J. Cron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Martinez is going to have room out there. Jake Lamb standing.
Leading off for Arizona,
Sun Hwan-oh is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses.
Dylan Betances is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Slurve in there, strike 1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now here it comes.
Gregory Polanco.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Runner going a second time. Strike 3, and the potential tie. Brandon Drury.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Catcher, number 5.
Roberto Ozuna enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
For the Blue Jays, number 54.
On the ground up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Owings now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And that misses inside 1-0.
Number 16.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
First baseman.
Riding in once again, Kendrys Morales. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Drury has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid...